So Blizzard are changing quite a few things for the Burning Crusade on the anniversary servers, and I'm just gonna say many of these changes I am very happy with, by the way, but they've also made a couple of changes that I'm not so happy with, and there's a couple of things they haven't done that I'm also not happy with. So today I kind of want to focus on one of these things and give my thoughts on it, and ask you guys as well to leave your feedback in the comments, because if there's any changes that you are either not happy with or happy with, feedback is important, right? If you want things to be changed, the one way to get things changed right now is public outcry. Leave YouTube comments, make forum posts, make Reddit posts, get upvotes. The way to get things changed is by being vocal about your opinions, right? So for today I want to focus on this thing right here, character cloning. This right here is a post by No Hit Jerome, by the way. Been looking forward to character clones for a year, and let me just read this out. As somebody who to this day regrets not cloning his characters when Classic went to TBC, I am very happy to see that this may eventually be a possibility. 25 likes on YouTube. I will gladly pay money to clone my toon back to Whitemane. There's no way Blizzard doesn't do this, too much money to be missed. 10 upvotes. Gonna clone 100%, regret not doing it back in the day, 6 upvotes. Dude, hell yeah, I wanna be able to clone. But most importantly, we need TBC era and Wrath era, 13 upvotes. I want to be able to do both. I would like to progress with a character, as well as park a clone of it so I can keep experiencing content in its relevant level bracket or patch. It's 9 upvotes. And this here as well, 73 comments, so people obviously have opinions on this. And I'm just gonna say, not allowing us to clone characters is the biggest missed opportunity of all time. And I have to ask, why is Blizzard doing this? As you can see here as well, please give us clones. Thank you, I really hope they do it. They won't, so stop spamming us with your post. You're mad? Okay, we get it, JFC. They might. The petition has 500 verified signatures. Now, I'm gonna say, this is not even close to anywhere near enough to make a drop in the water. This is we need 50,000, and then maybe they'll do it, right? 500 signatures doesn't even, spark Blizzard's interest. They don't even know about this voting just yet. We need at least 50,000, or at least, let's just say 10,000, and then maybe they will start looking at it and be like, oh, maybe, oh, yo, maybe we should pay attention to this, right? But that also goes against what I just said. Make your opinions heard. Sign stuff like this, but 500 is not enough to brag about, but you know. See Blizzard, that's at least 40 bucks you're leaving on the table. 5 people on a random. Okay, people are just hating in the thread here, but I will say there's a lot of people that want cloning, and Blizzard as well. This is a big missed opportunity, by the way, and I believe Blizzard. Here's the thing. I have 2 tinfoil hat takes here. The first one isn't really that tinfoil. This is what I think. I think Blizzard looks at the stats of how many cloned the first time, and they say, it's not worth doing. But here's the thing. When they introduced the clones the first time, everybody thought Classic Era was going to be dead. It is not. It's very much not dead. So people now are way more wanting to clone than they were back then. Blizzard also messed up by making cloning way too expensive at the start, and then they had to revert it due to feedback, and thank you for reverting it due to feedback. But where is that listening to feedback now? People are begging for clones, and you're not giving it to us. Which brings us to my tinfoil hat take, by the way, and my tinfoil hat take is this. Blizzard is choosing to not give us clones intentionally because they are planning for you to beg for clones and for them to be like, oh well, since you guys asked for it, here are the clones, because in that case they are the good guys. Instead of offering clones from the beginning and making themselves look like they're trying to milk Classic WoW for all the money they can, they don't give it to you, and they make you beg for it. And when you think about it, you are begging to pay them money. And they seem like the good guys when they allow you to give them money. It's a double win. They're winning public relations, and they're making money from it. That is my huge tinfoil hat take, by the way. The only thing about this is that cloning, like, you're gonna be able to transfer your characters already on November 25th, I think. So they are kind of on a time crunch on allowing cloning to be a thing. Now, there are a couple of takes that are basically saying that they are not allowing cloning this time due to the economy on Classic Era. So, for example, if they allowed cloning, people would just clone with tens of thousands of gold, a bunch of materials, and just inflate Classic Era. Because if you have, let's just say, 100,000 gold in TBC right now, you could basically, if cloning is available, have 100,000 gold in TBC and 100,000 gold in Classic Era. You could literally dupe your stuff, which is kind of insane, right? But where was that thinking back in 2020 then, when TBC came out the first time? We were still allowed to copy our gold back then as well. So that shouldn't really be something you think about, but even if it is, just cap it. Allow people to clone, but use the same, like, in retail, if you are transferring a character from certain expansions, not expansions, from certain servers, you have a cap on how much gold you can bring. The same thing in Mist of Pandaria as well. Use that same cap in Classic, and tweak the number internally. I know, the Classic WoW developers hate hearing that they have to do stuff, but go into the code and tweak the number to cap it to be like, well, you can copy your character to Classic Era, but a maximum amount of 5,000 gold per character. In this case, you can copy 10 characters, and in essence copy 50,000 gold, but that's gonna cost you, right? So you're paying money for that then, which, sure, it will inflate Classic Era a little bit, but I think that's a okay risk to pay. Like, it's an okay price to pay to be able to copy. Like, copying characters to Classic Era would do multiple things, by the way. Number 1, win public relations. Number 2, make Blizzard money. Number 3, inflate the numbers that they can use to their, like, investors or whatever. They can be like, oh, look at Classic Era, it's doing so well. And look at TBC, it is also doing so well. All of these game modes are doing so well. It will basically just allow people to play both versions of the game instead of having to choose one. And when we say it that way, like, if I get bored of TBC, I can go and play Classic Era and have a level 60 and raid on it. If I don't have a level 60, do you think I want to go through leveling 1 to 60 again? Alone on a Classic Era server? There is no way. Absolutely no way. So it's like the only way, like, if I get bored of TBC, I could play Classic Era if I already have a level 60 on Classic Era, which this cloning service would allow me to do. Now let me spin up tinfoil hat take number 3, that you guys might love or might hate, depending on what type of gamer you are. There are a bunch of gamers that hate leveling right now in Classic WoW, and I'm just gonna spin up this take, and you let me know how correct I am in about 6 months, okay? When it happens. So, Classic Era. We're not being allowed to copy. You have to make a choice to play TBC or Classic Era. Blizzard will introduce the level 58 boost on Classic Era. And now, if you didn't transfer to Classic Era and you chose to play TBC, you can buy a level 58 boost on Classic Era. And that way they make more money. When you think about Blizzard or Microsoft, any decision they make, just think about any decision they make. It's all about how much money do we make. There's always a monetary incentive, and my tinfoil hat take is how can Blizzard make more money from Classic WoW by not allowing cloning? Introduce level boosts and sell level boosts. I'm just saying, watch it happen. Tinfoil hat take. Let me know your thoughts. Either way, that's the video. Just wanted to, like, spark some ideas here. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video, okay? TBC hype. I will say I have a gold making guide for TBC, and also if you're playing Classic WoW. So for example, we have this guide right here for TBC, and we have the bundle option for both the Burning Crusade and Classic WoW, giving you both guides for a massive discount when you buy both through the bundle option. When you buy these guides, you also get early access to YouTube videos, exclusive videos, and way more content, and access to a gold making Discord community. Basically, I will make it my goal to help you guys make as much gold as possible in Classic WoW and TBC. So check them out through the link down below, and that's it. Now's the end of the video, so if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for watching. I will see you again in the next video very soon.